Our county artist is using his gift to spark action in the fight for social justice. He created a simple statue that is now creating conversations and change in many ways he never imagined. New at 11, Brent Solomon explains why the artist is taking his work to the Lee Monument in Richmond.
So this is all made out of one piece of wood.
Who knew what two fingers could do?
I'm going to paint that red to represent the healing that still needs to be done.
58-year-old Arthur Brill has been an artist for 30 years now. When he witnessed the protests following George Floyd's death last year, he got to thinking.
So I grew up with the civil rights movement in my DNA, but I was too young to be involved with it. And so when Black Lives Matter happened, when these protests started happening, when my friends were in the street being tear gassed, being rubber bulleted, I couldn't just sit there and not do something.
It's why he created this 7-foot statue. He takes it all around Central Virginia, prompting people from all walks of life to stop.
As they come up to write on it, they start reading other people's messages. It brings them into a conversation. And a black woman with her young son wrote on this, and it says, "For my black son, a black mother, prayers a better future, so his name isn't the next to be said."
For Brill, it's about connecting people.
It's sort of being a translator, being an ambassador for people who normally don't either have the opportunity to talk to each other, don't care to talk to each other, to sort of engage and be like, oh wow, I really didn't know you felt that way about it.
Seeing different pieces of art and knowing people did this inspired off of the fight that we've been doing, it's encouraging.
Every time you come down here now, you look at the statue behind you, you have this peace statue in front of it. It tells you where we're at now. So while people are woke and while people see that we need to make a difference or make a change, we also know we have a long ways to go.
And if art can play a role, this artist will keep on going.
Unity isn't just sweeping it under the rug. What is peace? You can't have peace until you reconcile with the pain and why the pain is there and how we got to where we are and why we are still 50 years later having the same conversation.
Brill calls this the Ashland Peace Project, and he's even gotten calls from communities outside of our area who are interested in having the statue there. That's why he's working on creating molds of that statue in hopes of spreading the message wherever it needs to be heard. I'm live in Richmond tonight. Brent Solomon, NBC 12.